How to Get Rich Part 2. The writer calls this part your personal apprenticeship, and he gives out career advices both to the employee and the employer. In the beginning, he talks about interviews and he tells the employer that first impressions can be deceptive, and to the employee, he tells the employee to take control of the interview, be perfect and correct in behavior and everything they do. He goes on to talk about asking for a raise, and he says that timing is everything. So when you want to ask for a raise, make sure that your boss is not dealing with anything that will come in between you and your raise. He goes on to tell us that no matter how slowly things are turning out, hold on to your dream and don't let go, not for any reason. The writer also tells us to do what we love, because when you are working on what you love, you have no reason to give up on it. And he says that passion is the intangible momentum that we need to make us indomitable. Brand yourself, because a good brand name do not only just make you to stand out, but eventually it causes things to move fast for you, as you all know. Being an entrepreneur, as the writer says, is not a group effort but a personal effort. So go with your gut and trust yourself in your business. Be optimistic, but always prepare for the worst. The writer tells us that given life is made up of ups and downs, we should always anticipate the downs of life so that we'll be able to handle them. He calls it positive thinking with a lot of reality check. When it comes to changing lanes, changing careers, the writer tells us that we should take the risk to change careers, but before we do so, we should study and be sure that what we are getting ourselves into we can handle. Finally, the writer says, do not shake hands, but in a nutshell, he's telling us that we should look after ourselves. We should not go into activities that would depreciate our health. We should stay healthy so that we can run longer in business. The writer also tells us that we should pay attention to details and we should study every single thing that we need to know about our field so that we will not set up ourselves for surprises. The writer tells us to master the art of public speaking, because at a point in our lives and in our careers we'll have to talk before a group of people, and this starts by reading books, as many books as you can. You should also learn from comedians how to make up stories impromptu. Lastly, for this part of the video, the writer tells us to change our attitude. He says that your attitude can sabotage your plans, and he says we should stay positive and remain disciplined and everything will work out. He also recommends us to read the book The Power of Positive Thinking by Vincent Peale.